Hello, my name is Deborah Gonzalez and I am a candidate for District Attorney in the Western Judicial Circuit. I'd like to read to you my statement on some recent developments, and in particular about Ken Mauldin's resignation. In a clear attempt to shut down democracy and block criminal justice reform, it appears a process is underway that could cancel the election for District Attorney of Georgia's Western Judicial Circuit and delay it for up to 2 years. Thanks to an obscure law passed in 2018, the choice whether to suppress the votes of over 150,000 people in Athens, Clarke, and Oconee counties is now in Governor Brian Kemp's hands. The threats to voter rights was triggered by an announcement from Ken Mauldin, current District Attorney of the Western Judicial Circuit, that he was resigning from his post effective February 29, 2020. A law passed by the state of Georgia in 2018, not coincidentally in connection with the Douglas County election for district attorney, in which a progressive woman of color was challenging the establishment, now allows the governor to appoint his own district attorney and gives him the power to choose to delay the election of a new DA based on when he appoints the successor. The decision before Governor Kemp is all about timing. According to the law, Georgia Code, Title 45, Section 5, modified by the legislature in 2018, if the governor makes the appointment by May 3rd, 6 months prior to the general election, he can call a special election to be held at the same time as the general election on November 3rd, 2020. If he makes the appointment after May 3rd, however, there will be no election for district attorney in 2020, and the person he appoints would not have to face an election nor the people until 2022. Let me make clear exactly what that last option means. It means that the people of Athens, Clarke, and Oconee counties will have their right to choose their own elected official taken away from them, taken away from us. It is the ultimate form of voter suppression. Not only would the people of this community be suppressed from casting a vote, if Governor Kemp makes that particular choice, the very election could be suppressed and would be taken away from them. I am asking that the governor consider the people of this community, appoint the new DA before May 3rd, and call for a special election for the DA this November. We cannot allow this law designed to perpetuate a race-based good old boy network in Douglas County to steal an election from people of another Georgia district. For the governor to act in a manner that would cancel a scheduled primary, much less to appoint a DA in a manner that would leave him or her in place until 2022, would only serve to shut down this community's first ever electoral debate on criminal justice reform and serve to perpetuate the current failed system of mass incarceration, exposing for all to see the continuation of a legacy of suppression of members of this community who have long been oppressed. Any other decision by this governor, instead of calling for a special election, would amount to a repudiation of Georgia's bipartisan movement towards criminal justice reform and a rejection of the people's right to govern themselves. It would place backroom deals hatched by politicians in Atlanta before the will of the people of Clarke and Oconee counties. For the last 7 months, I have been actively running for DA on a platform of criminal justice reform, ending mass incarceration, eliminating racial disparities, and adopting proven, effective policies that will make our communities safer. Another Democrat, Mauldin's deputy, Brian Patterson, is my announced opponent. But the true opposition to my campaign is the old boys network of politicians, lobbyists, and business-as-usual prosecutors who know and fear the threat I pose to their corrupt and broken system. This is not about one candidate or one election or one elected office. This is about the democratic process and a community that has been suppressed and oppressed for far too long. As a son of Athens, Governor Kemp knows our history. Baldwin Hall, Linen Town, the history of lynchings across Oconee and Clark counties, and the ongoing tensions between the community and local law enforcement, which has been decades, even generations in the making. This community must not lose, above all of that, the right to make its own choices at the ballot box. I call on Governor Kemp to do his duty of serving justice by calling for a special election in November 2020 for a DA in Athens, Clark, and Oconee counties. I ask all of you to join me in this call. You can contact Governor Kemp for a special election by calling him at his constituent services, 404-656-1776, and sign the petition at change.org. If Brian Kemp cares about this community and the right of his hometown to have basic democratic representation and a criminal justice system that we can all believe in, he must do the right thing. Thank you.